All right, let's head down to our Schoen's roofing camera in Beatrice. We actually see some of the clouds we mentioned in first weather overhead in Beatrice right now, moving off towards the south. Now, ultimately what's causing these clouds is a feature in the upper levels of the atmosphere that meteorologists call a jet streak. It is right about here. Now, what we're looking at is the winds above 30,000 feet, and we're looking at winds well in excess of 100 miles per hour here. Now, just to the northeast of this region, that's where we generally tend to see uplift that produces these clouds. That lines up pretty well with what we're seeing on satellite imagery. The jet streak is also a band of fast-moving winds, so that means these clouds are also moving rather quickly off towards the south. So that's what we're seeing at this hour. We have some clouds in the forecast for the hours to come. Visible satellite imagery earlier this afternoon also did a really good job of picking up the snow melt from this afternoon. See all the white towards the beginning of this loop? That's the snow, and it just fades away off towards the west, actually moving from west to east. Lincoln is right on the back edge of this now, so I do still think there's a substantial amount of snow off towards the east. That will have a cooling impact on our temperatures tonight and tomorrow. Now, enough was able to melt today, and that pushed the mercury up to 50 degrees this afternoon. That was the trick for the forecast for today, was pinpointing how much snow melted this afternoon. 45, that's where we stand right now. 42 in Beatrice, 40 degrees in Wahoo. Most locations are in the 40s. The exceptions off towards the east, where there's a little bit more snowfall. We see 30s, 32 in Omaha, 37 in Falls City. For tonight, I think we'll be a little bit warmer in the capital city. Mostly clear skies, 20 degrees. Now, I do think there's the chance to see some patchy fog, and especially east of Lincoln, that's where we have the potential to see some more dense fog tomorrow morning. Let's track that with Stormcast by 10 o'clock tonight. Not looking at any visibility concerns, but as we head towards the wee hours of the morning, this is Stormcast 3 a.m. Might notice a couple of splotches out here of reduced visibility. See York, per this model, showing a visibility of 4.8 miles, so just some patchy fog out there. But as temperatures begin to cool, or as they reach the coolest period of the night, we see some dense fog developing off towards the east. So if you're heading from Lincoln to Omaha tomorrow morning, you might have to encounter that. Looking at dense fog of tomorrow morning, mainly off towards the east, and that's just a consequence of the snow remaining off towards the east. So let's pick up Stormcast tomorrow morning. You'll see the fog on Stormcast off to the east, but we won't rule out some low clouds here in Lincoln as well, although I don't think we're going to see a whole heck of a lot of dense fog in the capital city. A lot of that cloud cover will clear out for the afternoon. We'll go mostly clear for tomorrow afternoon, and that's pretty much how we'll stay into tomorrow evening as well. We got a good shot at reaching 50 degrees again in Lincoln tomorrow afternoon. Warmer temperatures off to the west, perhaps reaching the middle 50s out towards the Tri-Cities, and slightly cooler off to the east, where they've still got a little bit more snow to melt, but I do think we got a good shot at reaching the 40s out towards Omaha and Nebraska City. These are mild temperatures, folks. Our high of 50 degrees is 15 degrees above our average high for this time of year of 35 degrees, and we're going to remain mild going into Tuesday. We got a high of 54 degrees, so warming up temperatures even more for Tuesday, and then temperatures tumble going in towards midweek. 22 degrees on Wednesday, even colder on Thursday, 18 degrees, and then we'll rebound back into the 30s for Friday. There's a chance that we may see an isolated flurry then, and then long-term computer model guidance suggests that we will return somewhat closer to that normal temperature in the middle 30s for the second half of the 10-day outlook. Right now, keeping things dry, but I am eyeballing a couple of disturbances along the way. We may have to tweak the latter portion of the 10-day outlook in the days to come.
All right.